Hi dolls. Today I'll show you how I customized this basic doll into a 1960s prom queen. The inspiration for this doll comes from Victor and Rolf Counts, with a 60s twist. The head I am using is a Barbie Fashionistas number 42. As you can tell, there was a previous attempt at painting over her, but being handled roughly and squished and thrown, the sealant cracked, leaving her with a white cast all over. I start by removing the hair. While pulling the hair plugs, I ended up splitting the vinyl in 2 spots, but this is an easy fix. I glue her back together with flexible super glue. Next, I remove her old face up. And I paint her scalp to match the new hair color. Then I reroute her with 3mm curly black hair. I glue the hair in place with fabric glue. Now onto the face up. After priming with MSC, I go in and outline what I want her new face to look like. As usual, she received the side-eye treatment, but I went about it a little differently. I wanted her to look glamorous, but still wanted there to be a youthfulness about her, so I made the irises slightly bigger than usual. I gave her hazel eyes by first putting down a layer of burnt orange. As usual, I have cropped the eyebrow drawing clip for your convenience, unless you want to see me crouched over her head with tears in my eyes. Psycho. Next, I go in and deepen her eyes with brown. As you may have noticed, lately I got into this habit of drawing 3 bottom lashes on my dolls. I have no idea why. I do not question my creativity, I just let it happen. Then I outline her lips with the same hot pink I used for the eyeshadow. Using a nail art dotting tool, I paint in her pupil. And finally, I go in with acrylics to define and sharpen everything. And I gave her eyes sketch lights with a pin. I gave her teeth with white acrylic paint. I painted her lips in a few layers of watered down watercolor pencil. Then I blushed her. And added a duochrome pink powder pigment to her eyelids. And I used it to highlight as well. Finally, I gloss her and we can move on to the dress. I wanted a baby doll, flouncy, airy gown, so I used a layer of blue chiffon with an overlayer of lighter blue tulle. I start by gathering the skirt and attaching it to the bodice I made off camera, as it wasn't really important. I sew all the layers right sides together. I gather them, turn them the right way around, and attach them to the top. And yes, I still have a pumpkin on my table, don't judge me. Finally, I added snap closures in the back. For the hair, I first began by evening the length out. Then I tie the front in a half up, half down hairstyle. And I tie a ribbon around it. Which I then pin down so it would lay flat. And that's all, folks. Please consider subscribing if you would like to see more from me. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, where I share ideas, polls, and personal thoughts. Thank you for following me, and I'll see you in my next video.